It's time to go to sleep forever. Can you feel my hands touching you? Can you feel me?
Welcome to your life. There's no turning back. Even while we sleep, we will find you acting on your best behavior. Turn your back on Mother Nature. Everybody wants to rule the world. It's my own desire, it's my own remorse. Help me to decide, help me make the most of freedom and of pleasure. Nothing ever lasts forever. Everybody wants to rule the world. There's a room where the light won't find you, holding hands while the walls come tumbling down. When they do, I'll be right behind you. So glad we've almost made it. So sad they had to fade it. Everybody wants to rule the world. never, 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 never needed one headline. Why believe it? Everybody wants to rule the world. The world.
Hope for freedom and for pleasure.
Nothing ever lasts forever. Everybody wants to rule the world. Thank you. A very good evening to you. Welcome to our piano room. Something very strange has happened in our house tonight. I can't find Cara anywhere, or Deirdre, or Keelan. Something strange must have happened. I'm on my own in the house, so I'm going to sing to you tonight. So have a wee chat over the screen and meet everybody and stay connected. Happy Halloween. Thank you to Deirdre and Keelan who did up our piano room. Doesn't it look beautiful? Who's that? Playing my piano with my hat on. There's a man I meet. He walks up our street. He's a worker for the council. He has been 20 years. And he takes no lip off nobody and litter off the gutter. Puts it in a bag and never thinks to mutter. And he packs his lunch in a sunglass bag. The children call him Bogey. He never lets on. But I know 'cause he once told me he'll let me know the secrets about the money in his kitty. He's gonna buy a diggy, gonna call her Dignity. Easy on those emojis, Joanne, you'll be barred. Like the emoji queen was. And I've sailed her up the west coast, through villages and towns. I'll be on my holiday, they'll be doing their rounds. They'll ask me how I got her, I saved my money. I say, isn't she pretty? That ship called Dignity. On bass, Mr. Connor Walsh. I'm telling this story in a faraway scene, sitting down Ragnar and reading Maynard Keynes. And I'm thinking about home and all that means, in a place in the winter for dignity. And I'll sail her up the west coast, through villages and towns. I'll be on my holiday, they'll be doing their rounds. Well, they'll ask me how I got her, I'll save my money. Say, isn't she pretty? That ship called Dignity. Play that piano. Say I'll take the take that ship. Thank you. Good evening. How are you? Good to see you. There's nowhere to go tonight. You might as well have a beer in your own house and turn on the TV or turn on Facebook and listen to me. Hello, the 57 of you who are tuned in tonight. It's lovely to have you with us. Have a wee converse over the screen. Stay connected. I've got some good stuff from the 80s here. Old stuff we used to play with Misty Mountain Hop and the Blues Brothers. Well, here's a song from a band I was mad about in the 80s. It was a throw together of session musicians, and they called themselves the Alan Parsons Project. This one's called The Eye in the Sky.
Sorry's easily said. Don't try turning tables instead. You've taken lots of chances before, but I'm not gonna give any more. Don't ask me, that's how it goes. Part of me knows what you're thinking. Say words you're gonna regret. Don't let fire rush to your head. I've heard the accusation before, and I ain't gonna take any more. Believe me, the sun in your eyes made some of the lies worth believing. Looking at you, Thank you, the Alan Parsons Project with I Can Read Your Mind. So, no, it's called Eye in the Sky, actually. Well, as you may be aware, I'm a big fan of the band Spandau Ballet from the 80s. One of my favorite singers was Tony Hadley, the lead singer of Spandau Ballet. And my sister Dervla Ahmad is in New York. Hi, Dervla. She's watching tonight, and she asked me if I would sing. A couple of weeks ago, she asked me if I would sing a song written by Spandau Ballet called Through the Barricades, a song about unrequited, illegal love in troubled Northern Ireland. So here it is for you, Dervla.
Mother doesn't know where love has gone. She says it must be youth that keeps us feeling strong. See it in her face that's turned to ice. When she smiles, she shows the lines of sacrifice. Now I know what they're saying as our sun begins to fade, and we made our love on wasteland and through the barricades. Father made my history. He fought for what he thought set us somehow free. Taught me what to say in school. I learned it off by heart, but now that's torn in two. Now I know what they're saying in the music of the parade. And we made our love on wasteland through the barricade. Sides of life, but we feel the same and feel all of this strife. So come to me when I'm asleep, we'll cross the line and dance upon the streets. Now I know what they're saying as the drums begin to fade, and we made our love on wasteland and through the barricades. Oh, turn around and I'll be there. But there's a scar right through my heart and I'll bear it again. Oh, I thought we were the human race, but we were just another borderline case.
That was a great wee number there, written by Spandau Ballet. That one was composed on the guitar by the looks of it. Normally, the Kemp brothers would compose on the piano, but that one was on the guitar. And great lyricists they were as well, because I say they stole a line from William Butler Yeats, "A Terrible Beauty is Born." Hope you enjoyed that, Dervla in New York. Okay, one of my other favorite singers from the 80s was a guy who was originally the lead singer of Genesis. Before Phil Collins arrived, he left Genesis. Genesis split up and he went on his own, and this was one of his first solo hits. Hello, Daniel Steele in Perth, Melbourne. Hello, Gavin and Marion McAleese. Michael McKibben. Thanks, Daniel.
You could have a steam
This one's for you, Philip Rooney. 2 in a row from Billy Joel. Philip, I'll save your request for Sunday night. I know it'll be appreciated better. Hello also to Seamus and Michael in Strangford. Well, it's 9 o'clock on a Friday. The regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin. I like it, Fiona. Piano, man. He says, son, can you play me a melody? I'm not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and it's sweet, and I knew it complete when I wore a younger man's clothes. La 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 la. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody. You got us feeling alright. Now John at the bar, he's a friend of mine. He gets me my Coors Light for free. No, he doesn't. And he's quick with a joke or to light up your silk cuts, but there's some place that he'd rather be. Sing it with me. He said, Finn, I believe this is killing me. As the smile ran away from his face. Well, I'm sure that I could be in the Blues Brothers if I could get out of this place. Oh, la 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 la. Now Paul is a real estate novelist who never had time for a wife, and he's talking with Davy, who's still in the Navy and probably will be for life. And the waitress is practicing politics as the businessmen slowly get stoned. Yeah, they're cheering the drink they call loneliness, but it's better than drinking alone. Sing us a song, you are the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. We're all in the mood for a melody. You got us feeling alright. Well, it's a pretty good crowd for a Friday, and the manager gives me a smile, for she knows that it's me they've been coming to see, to forget about Cara for a while. And the piano, it sounds like a carnival, and the microphone smells like my beer. Why's that? And they sit at the bar and put bread in my tip jar and say, man, what are you doing here? Oh, la 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 la. Oh, sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Billy Joel, piano man, for Philip. Thanks, Philip, for the tip. I will get that request in on Sunday night. That's very thoughtful of you. So you're all very welcome, and if you're normally a person who watches Sinatra Sunday on a Sunday night where I sing along with Cara and used to sing with Katie, it's not the same at all because I won't be doing the same set of music. I'll be doing stuff that I used to sing with when I was young and single and pretty and rich. And I'm saying that in jest, of course. Deirdre's sitting beside me. She's going to start throwing things at me. She was the best thing that ever happened to me apart from singing. That's more like it, she says. Well, Cara isn't here tonight. She's out kissing boys. I mean, she's out playing with her friends in Newcastle, being very sensible and social distancing, I hope. And Deirdre is with me tonight, but she's not taking down any requests. It's her night off, so she's having a small glass of Malbec. Malbec is a low-sugar wine. She's very good about that. But then we forgot, and we had pizza from the Donard for tea. Oh, my God, we got these delicious pizzas from the Donard. And they now have gluten-free bases. And Deirdre had a pizza, and she had goat's cheese and spinach and peppers and sun-dried tomatoes. And I had the pepperoni. No, I had the meatball, the Dawn it's called, the meatball. What else is on it? Those tomatoey things. And it was very tasty anyway, pepperoni. Keelan had the goujons and chips, and Cara had a pepperoni pizza. And we got them delivered to our door, so we didn't even have to leave the house. We just had to part with a few quid. And of course, we also got brought up some beer because I was out of beer. I didn't have any Coors Light, so we got some Coors Light. So I'm enjoying a couple of Coors Light tonight. And because it's lockdown, we're now into our second week. I'm going to perform on Friday and Sunday. So Sinatra Sunday will be on as usual. It's a milestone on Sunday. It's actually the 30th, the number 30 show of Sinatra Sunday. Can you believe that? We've now done 30 weeks and didn't miss 1 week. We were very lucky we weren't sick and we weren't tired and we just enjoyed performing. And we're looking forward to the big one on Sunday night, the 30th Sinatra Sunday. And we have a big crowd on that night. We've close to 200 people watch on a Sunday night. I'm very happy that we have 64 at the moment on the screen for me. So I'm going to sing another song. We used to have a great band. After the Blues Brothers finished, we had a band called the Finbarr Band. It was all to do with drink, wasn't it? Oh, there's a message in that somewhere maybe. But we had a great drummer, Leo Rice from Ballynahinch, a fantastic drummer, so steady and so never made a mistake. Great bass player and backing singer was Connor Walsh, my classmate, who lives beside me here in Newcastle now. Rory Dornan, a fantastic keyboard player and piano player, played the whistle as well and the flute for the likes of Trouble and Irish music. And our guitar player was my accountant from Newry, Gary Price. What a fantastic guitar player he was. So I think I've covered everybody in the band. Oh yes, Brian McCraner was on trumpet from Downpatrick, added a wee bit of brass in there, and a great backing vocalist too. So this is a song that we used to play with the Finbarr Band. It was a 5 or 6 piece, and we used to play around Downpatrick and Speedy Mullins or in Shenanigans in Warren Point, or sometimes down in the Wilmer House or the Central Park here in Newcastle. That was O'Hare's Bar back in the day. Here it comes from Billy Joel. And Cahill's just joined us. He's back with a pizza from the Donard as well. So we have a full house tonight whenever Cara arrives in from Kissing Boys. Mummy says she's at Nugalato. Yes, I used to tell my mummy I was at Nugalato too.
Oh, she waits for me at night. She
while others cry in vain. It's all about soul.
She's all about
It's all about faith and a deeper devotion. It's all about soul.
She's all about
Under the love, it's a stronger emotion. You've got to be strong. 'Cause so many things are getting out of control. Should drive her away, so why does she stay? It's all about soul. She turns to me sometimes and she asks me what I'm dreaming, and I realize I must have gone a million miles away. And I ask her how she knew to reach out for me at that moment, and she smiles because it's understood. There are no words to say. It's all about soul.
She's all about
It's all about knowing what someone is feeling. Woman's got soul.
She's all about
The power of love and the power of healing. This life isn't fair. It's gonna get dark and it's gonna get cold. You've got to be tough, but that ain't enough. It's all about soul. People who have lost every trace of human kindness. There are many who have fallen. There are some who still survive. And she comes to me at night and she tells me her desires, and she gives me all the love I need to keep my faith alive. It's all about soul.
She's all about
It's all about joy that comes out of sorrow. It's all about soul.
She's all about
Who's standing now? Who's standing tomorrow? You've got to be hard as a rock in that old rock and roll. That's only part showing your heart. It's all about soul. Thank you. Big rock number there from Billy Joel. I watched that on YouTube one time, and he was playing along with a string quartet, or it might have been 6 or 7 strings. It was very impressive, and what a great song that is. Okay, I'm going to dedicate a song to my second son, Connell, who's over in Cardiff, and he's in lockdown for 17 nights since last Friday, along with his girlfriend, Jess. Wouldn't it be awful if you were that age to be in lockdown with your girlfriend? What would you do with yourself? Anyway, Connell, this song's for you because Connell messaged me and he said, Dad, it's wonderful to see you rocking out at home on a Friday night. Did you ever hear of a band called Crowded House? I said, yes, I did. And he said, there's a song called Don't Dream It's Over. Did you ever hear of it? I said, yeah, I'll perform it for you this week. So here it comes. We used to do this one with the band as well. And there's a couple of good connections because the main people in this band, Crowded House, are from Australia, and the main people in the band are the Finn brothers, F-I-N-N. And one of the Finn brothers plays along with the Eagles. Would you believe it? Now that Glenn Frey from the Eagles is dead, one of the Finn brothers sings along with the other main Eagle guy, Don Henley, and also at the Finn connection, Finn and Finbarr. So here's a Finn song from Finbarr, and it's for Connell, Finn's son. It's called Don't Dream It's Over.
There is freedom within, there is freedom without. Try to catch the deluge in a paper car. There's a battle ahead, many battles are lost, but you'll never see the end of the road while you're traveling with me. Hey now, don't dream it's over. To build a wall between us, but we know they won't win. Now I'm towing my car, there's a hole in the roof. My possessions are causing me suspicion, but there's no proof. In the paper today, tales of war and of waste, but you turn right over to the TV page. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come to build a wall between us, but we know they won't win. Steps to the door of your heart. Only shadows ahead, very clear in the room. Get to know the feeling of liberation and release. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come
you enjoyed that, Connell? Hi, Connell and Jess. Hi also to my darling daughter, Katie. We miss you, Katie. I hope you're tuned in tonight. I hope you're enjoying uni in Wales and Carmarthen along with your friends. And it's not often we celebrate Halloween without you now, but we are. So you're the only little witch missing out of my house tonight. Okay, I have a special request for my son Keelan's friend. I'm just going to read it out. It says, special shout out to Keelan's friend, Orla McCormick. Oh, I remember Orla, who used to sing with Keelan in Fusion Theatre in Lisburn. And her company, she's formed a company. Well done, Orla McCormick. Is called Real Princesses NI. And they have been doing spooky online interactive shows with the Sanderson sisters from Hocus Pocus, the movie. Wow. So be sure to check them out on Facebook. That's Real Princesses NI for some excellent homegrown talent to entertain us here during these unprecedented times. Please play Grace for Connell Fitzpatrick, who is watching tonight. Oh, you never know. I might do Grace later on for Connell. Hi, Connell. How you doing? You're not up in our house, are you? Oh, you're down in your own house. Oh, that's okay. So Orla McCormick, who used to sing with Fusion Theatre in Lisburn, has a company called Real Princesses Northern Ireland, and they're doing some spooky online interactive shows. Make sure you check them out. That's Keelan's friend, Orla. Well done, Orla. Joe Wick's workout, couldn't we? Climbing up on Salisbury Hill, I could see the city lights. Wind was blowing, time stood still. Eagle flew out of the night. He was something to observe. Came in close, I heard a voice. Take you home. Hey, don't quit. To keep in silence, I resigned. My friends would think I was a nut, turning water into wine. Open doors would soon be shut. So I went from day to day. Spin her nets. I'm never where I want to be. close their eyes but still can't see. No one taught them etiquette. I will show another me. Today I don't need a replacement. I tell them what the smile on my face meant. My heart going boom, boom, boom. Hey, I said, you can keep my things, they've come to take me home. Hey, back home. Hey, back home. So hi and welcome once again. We're flickering between 60 and 80 people. It's lovely to have you on board. This is the Friday of Halloween weekend, and as you can see, my beautiful wife Deirdre has done up the room along with my eldest son Caelan. They're very arty that way. Cara gave a little hand as well. So this is my backing singer here, Mr. Red Mask. He's got the studio mic there. And here's Annie Lennox here, my other backing singer, and a little small grey ex-lead singer who joined us from the grave, and she's got the old Elvis mic here. And there's a spider in the corner, and it says Halloween, and if you were in my piano room and you were looking at it, it would be back to front. So we had to think ahead and put it back to front, because whenever our camera films me, it's back to front on the screen. So how you keeping? Are you enjoying Halloween so far? We might even perform tomorrow night before Sinatra Sunday on Sunday night, because it will be Halloween night, and we suspect that people will be in their houses enjoying a few drinks and maybe a bite to eat. And do you remember back in the day, your daddy and mummy used to bring home nuts? There was Brazil nuts and monkey nuts and hazelnuts and all those other nuts, and used to crack them with the nutcracker, some sort of a metal utensil. And for some reason, eat nuts. And we used to get a basin of water out with apples, and you used to dip your head in the basin to see if you could grab the apple. And there used to be 10 or 50p if you were lucky, in the apple tart. And you got a slice of the apple tart, and there was 50p in it. You got keeping the 50p. That was fantastic, wasn't it? 2p in Deirdre's house. What a miserable shower they were on down Patrick. 2p in the apple tart. I don't believe there was ever 50p in Mill Hill either. I think it was 10p. You were lucky if you got silver. What else did we play at Christmas or at Halloween? We used to hang the string from the doorway, and the apple was on it, and you had to try and take a bite of it. You go. But usually somebody with buck teeth got it in the end. I shouldn't really say that, sure I shouldn't. What else was I going to say? Oh, yeah, talking about strings and doors. I remember one time Katie, my daughter, had a tooth, and it was just hanging off. And she said, "Oh, Daddy, don't touch my tooth." And I said, "Katie, I'm going to save it." She said, "Don't pull it out, don't pull it out." And I says, "I'm going to put a wee bit of string around it, and the magic fairy's going to take it away, and you're going to get money." And she said, "Okay, Daddy." So I put the string around the tooth, and I put it around the door, and I went, bang, opened the door, and this tooth shot out, and Katie, "Oh, my God, Daddy, you said you weren't going to take my..." "Oh, Daddy, my tooth's gone. Will I get money now from the fairy?" That's a good wee Halloween story. Okay, it was all fast up until now. Here's a little Elton John, Bernie Taupin song. Bernie Taupin, of course, was the brilliant lyricist that Elton John was very lucky to have working with him. Elton wrote the music, Bernie wrote the words. And this is actually a cover version by a jazzy girl called Diana Krall. Diana Krall. And if I'm not wrong, I think she's married to the guy that wrote Oliver's Army or A Good Year for the Roses, Elvis Costello. Check that in Google. It's also for my son Keelan, who found this lovely track for me. What do I gotta do to make you love me? What have I gotta do to make you care? What do I do when lightning strikes me and I wake up to find you're not there? What do I do to make you want me? What have I gotta do to be heard? What do I do when it's all over? And sorry seems to be the hardest word. It's sad, so sad. It's a sad, sad situation, and it's getting more and more absurd. It's sad, so sad. Why can't we talk it over? Oh, it seems to me that sorry seems to be the hardest word. It's sad, so sad. It's a sad, sad situation, and it's getting more and more absurd. It's sad, so sad. Why can't we talk it over? Oh, it seems to me that sorry seems to be the hardest word. What do I do to make you love me? What have I gotta do to be heard? What do I do when lightning strikes me? What have I gotta do? What have I gotta do when sorry seems to be the hardest Wasn't that such a beautiful song? I'd like to dedicate that song to my mum and dad who celebrated their 55th wedding anniversary yesterday. And I would say, after 55 years of marriage, there was a lot of sorrows and there was a lot of forgiveness. because after 28 years of marriage here, there's definitely a lot of sorries and a lot of forgiveness. But beautiful song by Elton John. Well, I'm going to finish off the first half. And I promised myself that I would do 40 minutes, and I've now done an hour and 10 minutes, or an hour and 8 minutes. So I'm really enjoying myself tonight. Don't know whether it's coming across or not, but I discovered a few songs from years ago that I haven't sung for a long time, so I'm enjoying singing them tonight. I'm going to sing a great song from a Scottish singer called Jerry Rafferty. And I actually met the guy who played the saxophone solo in this song. It's a very famous song called Baker Street. And when our school band was on the go, we were 17, we formed a school band called Misty Mountain Hop, and for 2 years in a row, we won the Northern Ireland Rock School competition. Now, the first year we were very green, and we won the Northern Ireland heat, and then when we went to the UK, we were sort of slaughtered by the other more experienced English, Scottish and Welsh bands. You're talking about people from big cities like London, Manchester, Glasgow, Cardiff. But the second year, we decided we were going to really put it in. So we wrote some great songs, original songs. We had a great band, and we were beaten by a point by a Scottish band. And the first prize was a record deal with the main record company in London at the time, but the Scottish band won anyway. But what do you hear? Most of the judges were Scottish. The judges were Midge Ure, Scottish singer, Kirsty MacColl, Scottish singer. Now, I'm not being bitter about this, but it was just strange that the Scottish band won. And this guy was from Scotland too. He was the saxophonist for Jerry Rafferty, and his name was Ralph Ravenscroft. And I met him at the final of Rock School in Manchester in 1983. And a lovely fella he was, but what a fantastic sax solo this was. It really made this song. But it's a beautiful song anyway. It's called Baker Street by Jerry Rafferty. Hope you enjoyed that little story about Misty Mountain Hop. Oh, another one of the judges, Kirsty MacColl, who was later killed in a motorboat accident down in South America. She was going out with Steve Lillywhite, who was the manager of U2 at the time. And he said he was very interested in a demo tape from Misty Mountain Hop. But unfortunately, the demo tape never got made and sent to Steve Lillywhite. And that's why you two are down in Dublin in a mansion, and I'm sitting entertaining you on Facebook Live in a small house in Newcastle. That's the way it goes. Here he goes, his name was Ralph Ravenscroft. Climbing your way down on Baker Street, light in your head and dead on your feet. Well, another crazy day. You'll drink the night away and forget about everything. This city doesn't make you feel so cold. It's got so many people, but it's got no soul. And it's taken you so long to find out you were wrong when you thought it held everything. Used to think that it was so easy. Used to say that it was so easy. Sure, try your Another year and then you'll be happy. Just one more year and then you'll be happy. But you're crying now. Way down the street there's a light in his place. He opens the door, he's got that look on his face, and he tells you where you've been. You tell him who you've seen, and you talk about everything. He's got this dream about buying some land. He's gonna give up the booze and the one night stands, and then he'll settle down. It's a quiet little town and forget about everything. But you know he'll always keep moving. You know he's never gonna stop moving. 'Cause he's rolling, he's a rolling stone. And when you wake up it's a new morning. The sun is shining, it's a new morning. But you're going home. Saxophone. Jerry Rafferty. I met that saxophone player, Ralph Ravenscroft, 1982 in Manchester. I'm gonna take a short break. But please don't go away, I've got another hour to go. I got some great rock songs coming up in the second half. Get the PA turned up, our fella. Guitar!
I'm under your bed now. It's time to go to sleep. Forever. Can you feel my hands touching you? Can you feel me?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to start off with a little song from Meatloaf. I'm going to do a Halloween type song. A couple of years ago, Deirdre and I and Cara and Katie went to London and we saw 5 shows. We spent a lot of money and saw 5 shows. It was an absolutely fantastic holiday. And I went to see a song about the music, or a show about the music of Jim Steinman. And this song was the song that came on just before the break. And it was called Bat Out of Hell. And I was blown away by this show. And I was so glad I went to it. I only went to this show because I couldn't get tickets to see another show that I thought would have been better. But this song and this show blew my mind. And this is a song from a band that were very big in the late 70s and early 80s called Meatloaf. Turn up the PAR, fella. This one's especially for Keelan, Colin, and Cahill in the garage. Signs screaming, the fires are howling way down in the valley tonight. There's a man in the shadows with a gun in his eye and a blade shining oh so bright. There's evil in the air, there's thunder in the sky, and the killers on the bloodshot streets. Oh, and down in the tunnel where the deadly arise, I know I swear I saw a young boy down in the gully. He was starting to fold the heat. Oh, baby, you're the only thing in this old world that's pure and good and right. And wherever you are and wherever you go, there's always gonna be some light. But I gotta get out, I gotta break it out now before the final crack of dawn. So we gotta make the most of the one night together. When it's over, you know, we'll both be so alone. Like a rather be damned with you. If I gotta be damned, you know I gotta be damned, dancing through the night with you. If I gotta be damned, you know I wanna be damned. I gotta be damned, you know I wanna be damned. I gotta be damned, you know I wanna be damned. Dancing through the night, dancing through the night, dancing through the night with you. Baby, you're the only thing in this whole world that's pure and good and right. And wherever you are and wherever you go, there's always gonna be some light. But I gotta get out, I gotta break it out now before the frank crack of dawn. So we gotta make the most of the one night together. When it's over, you know we'll both be so alone. Gates of heaven, I'll come crawling on back to you. In the blazing sun, torn and twisted at the foot of a burning bike. It thinks somebody somewhere must be tolling a bell, and the last thing I see is my heart still beating, breaking out of my body. Well, if you were timing that song, it was 9 minutes, 58 seconds long. Wow, what a song. I saw that show in London. If you're ever in London, go and see that show. The music of Jim Steinman. And it wasn't even Meatloaf was singing. It was some young fella about 18. He had some voice. Some fantastic music written by Jim Steinman. He's another great 70s and 80s musician called David Bowie. Grounds and groves and Major Tom. Ground control to Major Tom. Take your protein pills and put your helmets on. Ground control to Major Tom. Commencing countdown, engines on. Check ignition and may God's love be with you. This is ground control to Major Tom. You've really made the grade, and the papers want to know whose shirt you wear. Now it's time to leave the capsule if you dare. This is Major Tom to ground control. I'm stepping through the door, and I'm floating in the most peculiar way, and the stars look very different today. Here am I sitting in the tin can, far above the world. Planet Earth is blue, there's nothing I can do. Get the acoustic out, our fella. I've passed 100,000 miles. I'm feeling very still, and I think my spaceship knows which way to go. Tell my wife I love her very much, she knows. Ground control to Major Tom, your circuit's dead. There's something wrong. Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear? Am I floating in a tin can? Far above the moon. Planet Earth is blue, and there's nothing I can do. David Bowie, Space Oddity. Thank you very much. This is Finbarr and Ashley calling the world. Are you out there? Can you hear me? Major Tom is gone. Here's another Halloween song, Man Eater, Hall and Oates. You remember this one? Classic 80s. I'd like to thank my band tonight. She'll only come out at night, lean and hungry type. Nothing new, I've seen her here before. Watching and waiting, who's she sitting with you? Her eyes are on the floor. Thank you. The sound of Daryl Hall and John Oates. I'll be back with in 2 seconds. We've just got a little minor technical problem. There we go, that's sorted. Mr. Marvin Gaye. You know we've got to find a way to bring some love here today. Yeah. Father, we don't need to escalate. Oh, war is not the answer, for only love can conquer hate. You know we've got to find picket lines and picket signs don't punish me with brutality. Come on, talk to me, and you can see what's going on. Yeah, what's going on? Tell me what's going on. I'll tell you what's going on. Right on, right on, right on. Yeah, 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 yeah. to dedicate this one to my sister Dervla in New York City. Okay, when we were about 17, 18, we were into heavy metal and rock bands and Rainbow, Deep Purple, Black Sabbath. And one of the greatest voices ever came out of that crowd of bands was a guy called David Coverdale. And he sung this song when he was singing with a band called Whitesnake. And I'd like to dedicate this to my lovely wife, Deirdre. It's called Is This Love? Eamon, turn the PA up, get the guitar on, heavy fuzz. Good guitar solo on this one too. I should've known better than to let you go alone. The signs like these can't make it on my own. Wasted days and sleepless nights. I can't wait to see you again. Find I spend my time waiting on your call. How can I tell you, babe, my back's against the wall? I need you by my side to tell me it's alright, 'cause I don't think I can take anymore. Is this love that I'm feeling? Is this love that I've been searching for? Is this love, or am I dreaming? This must be love, 'cause it's really got a hold on me. Hold on me. Can't stop the feeling, I've been this way before, but with you I found the key to open every door. I can feel my love for you go stronger day by day, and I can't wait to see you again, so I can hold you in my arms. Is this love that I'm feeling? Is this love that I've been searching for? Is this love, or am I dreaming? Is this I can get. Broken hearts lie all around me, and I don't see an easy way to get out. The diary sits by the bedside.